get a thrill, nigga, focus. Nigga, focus. I just spent $1 million up in Vegas in the slots. Feeling old, I've been drinking whiskey at the boss. Kinda cold, I've been trying harder not to shiver. Feeling bold, I'ma get my niggas hit a tipper. Oh, when she got it, poppin' no Molly. I took a shroom when we started a party. I'm a buffoon, you know what I call it. I took a puff, then I had some started. I'm high on the York Transit.
Yo. Thank y'all for checking in the Focus Podcast. It's your boy Big Smash, the heavyweight lover. And I got my boy here. Tell her who you is, man.
The fat talking assassin.
Right, so we just, we're gonna dive into it. We gotta, we talking about the black businesses and owners and companies and entrepreneurs and all that. We diving into that today. But I do want to start off by saying something crazy.
Right.
What's your biggest pet peeve from a woman?
My biggest pet peeve from a woman.
Oh, we ain't gonna just simplify it to a woman. What's your biggest pet peeve, period?
Shit. Hey, that's a good one too.
I think as I get older, a pet peeve for me is like tardiness.
It's late.
Yeah, like it's just like you get so used to like for me it's like I gotta be 15 minutes early so I can prepare. If I ain't 15 minutes early, I kind of feel late. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a pet peeve for me. I don't know, man. A pet peeve for a woman? My number one pet peeve that a woman, man, double standards. I don't know, man. We'll come back to that. So, I took the lead on this one today as far as the black businesses. I got a couple questions and a couple answers I think I could come up with, and I want to ask my co-host here a couple of the questions, see how he goes about it, how he feels about it. And if y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment under this, tell us what y'all think about it. Give us y'all insight, things we might not have mentioned, things that could help us look at it in a different aspect, just help us out a little bit too. So, like I said, we talk about black businesses and black owned, companies and all this. So my first question I would say is, what are the pros and the cons of having a black-owned business, being a black man?
It's a few things, you know what I'm saying? First off, you need that. The pros is you gotta have, great marketing. You gotta have a great business mindset. You also have a product that people will actually want to buy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, you gotta have people feed into your dreams or what you're selling.
Okay.
That's first and foremost. Then comes marketing. They feed into that. Marketing can you could expand your brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And also get people who respect your prices.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some people want
so have a target clientele.
Right. Some people like, man, get half off, man. Come on, man, we cool, brother. Get half off. Right. You gotta realize you put in all this work, all this money into your business to have somebody say, oh, we get half off.
And I might say that might be the number one problem with black businesses, dealing with black people and being a black person yourself, being an African American yourself, dealing with other African Americans, and trying to not even trying to, but having them show you the same respect that they would show a Walmart, a Sears, a Great Clips or whatever it may be.
Right.
Because I feel like, everybody wants a discount, Right. Everyone wants a discount.
I mean, but I get it though, you know what I'm saying? I get it because certain consumers, you got to pay share for a price. The cost of living probably high, but at the same time,
they take the money out your pocket.
Right.
At the end of the day, okay, I give you a discount one time. Now I got to give you a discount for the rest of your life.
Right. Mama, you cool, bro. You niggas, man.
You charge somebody.
You family, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you charge somebody something one time, and from now on, if you tell them, well, that was a discount, and you say, well, I want to go up on that was a discount. My prices is regularly this. Then it becomes, oh man, you tripping. You didn't change or whatever it may be, because they expect that discount every time. They expect that handout every time. But if I go to, like I said, one of these other stores, Walmart or whatever, they're going to pay full price every time.
Right.
And they're not even going to ask for a discount. They're not even going to look to get that discount.
It depends, though. It depends. Like, check out that. The scanners you go, or the cashier, they be scanning some shit then.
I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying, man. You just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
skip. Skip. It's only $2.
Oh, really?
What the fuck?
Right. Then they got a lady there checking the receipts now. She got a barcode scanner now. She don't even hit you with the, she's scared. They'll probably pull up your video back in the back security room. But, you know what I'm saying? It's always like that. So, I would say my next question would be, why don't they have longevity? Why don't they last long? Why don't they have longevity? Why don't black businesses have longevity?
Once again, you got marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, location probably ain't what you expect it to be. Some people want to do more urban environment, and it don't work out as well as a suburban environment.
Okay.
You probably get a loan from a bank, can't pay the bank back, and take your stuff, take your shop, wherever the case may be. You get employees, you don't pay them, they quit.
Right.
Boom, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So basically, or you can't maintain the building you at. Bills, keep up with the bills, the bills getting too much because the light bill running up high because it takes a lot of power to run your equipment.
Right. So
it could be many factors. People ain't really fucking with you.
Right. That's
you know what I'm saying? It's like the main thing.
In our pocket.
Right. So like people be like, well, I get this shit from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, on top of all of that, the owner has to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Can't be
service is a big thing,
right? Because remember, there's a lot of things. So you can't. You get one time for what's it called? For first impression.
First impression is
yeah. So if you can't if you ain't about your business or seem serious, nobody gonna take you seriously.
Exactly.
So that's one reason why you can't keep your shit open, because you lack consistency, you lack a business mind. You probably in a remote location that you think it was cool, but then come find out it ain't cool. Then you probably owe the bank money in a loan, can't pay it back, so they can take your stuff. It'd be a number of things.
Right. I mean, I think it's a lack of knowledge, not being taught, not being raised in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a lot of us that want to jump into it, but we don't know where to start. We don't have a platform. We don't have a springboard or anything like that.
Right.
A lot of us just want to jump into it from scratch and don't realize how much money and networking money.
That too, like that people miss out on a lot of money because they don't do paperwork work.
I seen a post on Instagram that said a college will loan you $200,000 to go to school and be broke. But they won't give you that same $200,000 to invest into a business of your own.
Right.
They'll give you they'll give you quotation marks $200,000 and basically put you in debt. And now you got a piece of paper that says you're qualified to do this. But go to that same bank and say, this is my business plan, this is my proposition, this is the thing, this is the way I need, this is the amount of money I need, this is my product, such and such, such and such.
Right.
They're not gonna give it to you.
Not at all.
So it's just like, when it comes to the money, you got to be self-efficient, I guess. Or you got to have somebody who believes in you. Or you got to hustle that money up yourself. Find a way to actually,
Right, you gotta
get that startup money, because that'd be the biggest thing for a lot of black businesses. You got the idea, and what you have might be quality, and it might be a great product or whatever you're selling, but you get discouraged by
probably like sales. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying?
that, or you get
ambition. You drive that.
You get discouraged by something as simple as no.
All right. Yeah.
No. Somebody might tell you no, and now your whole dreams are shattered, or somebody who was important to you told you no.
Yeah.
So now it's like it don't have as much substance. You know what I'm saying? Your mama, your cousin, whatever, somebody who actually means something to you told you. Huh?
And first father.
You're so fast in here singing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's something sometimes as simple as a no. And a lot of people, black people, get discouraged. You know, I also said, you know, sometimes you're not shown by the elders. You're not shown by your people before you. You know,
but you can't be shown
something that they never learned, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So where does it begin and where does it end? When does it begin? That, okay, you never learned it, but I never learned it.
It's you.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying?
In order to break that cycle, you gotta stand up for yourself. Stop taking like self-pity. So like, well, I ain't growing up, so I don't know.
What did they say? Michael Jordan said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Right.
So even at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that startup money, you might have to work harder. You might have to work another job. You might have to, you know, go without sleep. You might have to really, you know what I'm saying, struggle, sacrifice to get where you want to be. And I think a lot of black people get discouraged by that.
Definitely.
But it also, and I don't want to talk down on us, but at the same time, it just kills me because y'all don't want to be down and struggling a little bit, chasing a dream, but you go to jail.
Right.
And you'll sit on your ass and you'll tell everybody that, oh, if they ain't there for you, if they don't put money on your books, they don't care about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
you put money on your own books.
Yeah, you don't want to struggle. You don't want to struggle, but you get out, you're gonna struggle.
Right.
So now, why not struggle and make it towards something that you want to do instead of taking whatever you got to get, and then now you got to take. Now you guys got to take whatever you got to get. Now you got to fucking go to corral, smelling the biscuits and shit.
Right.
Mad as fuck with the honey butter. You know what I'm saying?
So we good though.
Now you mad though, but instead of actually taking that risk and saying, you know, even that you take that risk, like you take the risk to go sell drugs. The same risk you take to go sell drugs, why would you take that same risk and invest in something else in your future?
Right.
Because you got a lot of people who sell drugs who are smart.
It's easier. Right.
Smart.
You're right, because it's I always say this. The two hustlers over here. Two types of hustlers.
Right.
You got the flashy hustler who want to shop for the females, the cash, the cars, clubbing, flashing money, all that bullshit. Then you got the grinder who actually invests into like business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stocks, homes, flip homes. You know what I'm saying?
I was taught something similar but different. It's two types of hustlers. Anybody can sell drugs because drugs sell themselves.
Right.
Right? For the most part, drugs gonna sell themselves. As long as you answer your phone or whatever it may be, drugs gonna sell themselves. And then it's another hustler, or you know whatever you want to say, who can sell water to a well.
Right.
Who can sell anything? You know what I'm saying? I can sell this paint while it's drying. I heard that so many times, but you know, as I get older, I understand it because now it's like you believe in it, regardless of what you sell.
All right.
So people believe in you. They don't believe. They might not always believe in your product.
Mm-hmm.
They believe in you. So once you get the belief in yourself, now it's time to get the belief in the product.
It goes back into people got to buy into what you're trying to sell.
Exactly.
They don't buy into what you're trying to sell. Not gonna sell.
What you trying to sell?
Right. Sell what you're trying to buy. You know,
you ain't trying to buy what you're trying to sell. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sell what you gotta buy. You know what I'm saying? You flip that, rip that, and get that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put yourself in the mindset of, do they really need this? Do they want this? No, do they need it? Like basically like
Look at it. Put it.
make them want it. Make them want to need it other than.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let me put you in a scenario.
Bet.
You're a tattoo artist.
Oh.
Not everybody needs tattoos. Not everybody wants tattoos. But what's something you do outside of social media to get more clientele, to get people to invest in you? I guess.
I mean, you might do like you might hold events where you paint, do canvases. You know what I'm saying? You might go around. Yeah, right. You might be outside on the side of the building,
right,
doing murals and stuff.
I just say that because like tattoos growing up had better name. Like my mom is very against it. My mother is very against.
My mom wasn't her. My ass was like, I was like 15. Come on, babe, I get a tattoo. You got a tattoo? Hell yeah.
Right. My mom was against it. I didn't get a tattoo till I left. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But you try to get me lit. But you know, she was against it. So it was like growing up that wasn't something regular. You know what I'm saying? So like for her, she would have to really be sold on it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say you can always change somebody's mind, but you know what I'm saying?
You don't put the seat though.
Right.
You put that seat to give them like an ultimatum, like, you right. I mean, I don't like it, but the tattoo, depending on what it is, I can accept it.
Yeah, it's not that bad, or whatever you may say.
On the gang shit, like, yeah. Whole block. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you tripping.
Get the fuck out my house.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. You know, I got a list of these things. I said, why isn't it instilled or taught at a younger age? Why isn't black business instilled into the youth? Why isn't it taught to them? So growing up, I guess we can definitely say the obvious, the lack of knowledge, and your parents didn't do it. But why do you think it's not? You know what I'm saying? Even in schools, it's not taught in the sense of just like even this. White or black, it's not taught in the sense of, you know.
I like this because like basically, you want your kids to be kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to you don't want to put that business mindset into their brain cell into their like up age to really get it.
Right, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but you know what I also heard from somebody. You know, this is my mind working. I also heard from somebody said, "Damn, look at Michael Jackson and them. Their whole family successful. I wish my dad would have beat me more."
Funny.
No, but you get what I'm saying? I wish my dad would have whooped my ass like that. I'd have fucked around and got my ass whooped to stardom. Goddamn, I'd have fucked around and
whooped to Casey. You know, boy, your ass got whooped so motherfucking bad. You killed motherfucking daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I said. Like,
we missed school.
I guess
it's a mass shooting out here.
Right. I guess Michael and them was a different breed.
Right.
Because you think about it, it's like, damn, them niggas did get their ass beat.
Right. But see, back then,
it was more common, I guess. Huh?
No, back then, it was like, you know, back then, I said it probably was common, but back then it was like the house, you had the father there.
Right.
The mother there.
He was just whooping that.
You know what I'm saying? The father did work all day. The mom did take care of the household stuff.
Okay.
As well as raise them 100 kids they had. You know what I'm saying?
They had about 8 in the house.
You know what I'm saying? So the father like, oh, you sing? You're gonna sing? Bet. Damn.
I kind of feel like this, like this how my mom used to do me. Like if I buy you these football cleats, you playing the whole season, nigga.
Right.
So if you tell me you want to sing, I'm putting my money into you.
Right, my mama. No, you gotta ask. Mom wants to get hurt. I want to down the field. I said, God damn.
Die.
Couldn't go no. You know what I'm saying? Like,
die. You know you get rid of asthma, right?
Right. What's that? What I'm saying? Well, I mean, most cases you can get rid of it.
What you got that?
That death. Well, anywho, but the point I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying?
Huh? You got dragon lungs?
You got dragon lungs, tiny lungs.
What you smoking Kush?
Man, look here, but no, but yeah, like you got, it's just like yeah. She called me the other day, like, man, I felt bad for play sports. I said yes, man, because you stop my motherfucking growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but even with the kids, like my daughters, they watch a lot of YouTube, man. A lot of YouTube, and all they do is watch other kids play with toys.
right.
But them other kids getting paid off YouTube now.
Right.
And their parents are seeing that and they're accepting it and letting them, I guess, basically do that. Right?
Right.
They let them jump into that. But you get a lot of parents that's like, you can't make no money off YouTube. But it's a different day and age. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even at a younger age, you might not even notice how much of an impact your kid has. But sometimes you're not accepting of these new ways and you don't really understand what's going on.
You got to let kids be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, not bad, like, they fuck shit up. Like, you gotta let kids be creative. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to draw all day, draw on the walls. When you're done, piss it off. But at the same time, let that kid express themselves. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing I hear from kids is no all the time. No, don't do that. No, can't do that. Can't do that. Don't do that.
Also, I want to say, I feel like our parents are more concerned with, like, you getting a job and working it for 20 years and then you retire and then life is all well. That's it now.
I'll tell you the bullshit. It's ain't on the well part.
Right. And then they'll also tell you, well, by the time you retire, your retirement ain't going to be shit unless you can up your percentage on your yearly percentage that you're contributing to that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You might not really, you know what I'm saying? Social Security and all these things are not what they're going to be. You know, they're already declining now. So about the time we're 40, 50 years old, fuck around, be 70, because that's what the new retirement age is. When you 70 years old, you ready to retire, and shit, you got 2 blood nickels in a sack of sand. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got now, because at the end of the day, you done worked all this time paying taxes and all this stuff with nothing to show for it. Because at the end of the day, we in debt. So what's a way, you know what I'm saying? What's a way to shape the children to be more successful than we were? Because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. It's not about, I mean, it is about how successful you is, but it's about what you leave.
Say that was right. Or no, say your kid got a piggy bank.
Right.
And you fill it up with coins. Dollars here and there. Right. And say they want something. Oh, I want that, give out on me. If you want it, save for it. You know what I'm saying? So
teach you the value of money.
Yeah, so basically you will feel better knowing that you bought something you want with your own money. You know what I'm saying? Give them that mindset early. That way still ask you for stuff, but at the same time, like, look, hey, dad, hey, mom, I gotta say, can you take me this? So they'll say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Like, make them say their money.
You know what I told one of my kids' teachers? And, like, they looked at me kind of crazy when I first said it. I told them, kids don't go to school to learn. Kids go to school to get reinforced what they already being taught at home.
Right.
But what if kids did go to school to learn?
Right.
What if, because, you know, I even go back to the segregation days. How black schools, white schools. And at the time, black people viewed it so bad because it was less books, less, you know, extracurriculars, less opportunities, less teachers, less all this for the black kids. So black parents, you know, that whole, Thurgood Marshall and all that whole spiel was derived from feeling like less, right? So what happens if we put an all-black school in today's age? Money isn't a problem. Funding, books, and anything aren't a problem. Would you send your kid to an all-black school?
For instance, so people got me, you know, school by being black and white.
Mm.
Mind you, it may look bad when you read about it, but they learn the same thing. Only thing the difference was the white people have more resources.
Mm-hmm.
Same curriculum, resources, can have a 4th grade education and still get a better job because they can.
Mm-hmm.
Now to your question with the what's name, we can get all the black schools we want. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to the trying to get a job or trying to go to college. Sometimes it's like, we went to this black school. They ain't really, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really hold enough weight for us to deem into our college because of our black school. They don't see it. Some don't see it as some don't see it as some don't see it as like a regular school type shit. So basically, they're saying, okay.
Some don't see it as an accredited school.
Exactly. So say listen, like life skills. People like, we want life skills. That ain't really no. You know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about on the application or the resume, life skills?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's basically school. Basically, like school people who can really come advance in regular school to want the life skills, right?
Okay.
But at the same time, at the end of the day, once again, it's still the same curriculum. People learn different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But some people feel like, well, they go to a traditional school, so it really don't count. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's like even though no matter how much money you put into a black school, unless you got.
But what if the curriculum? I mean, I don't want to cut you off. But what if the curriculum was shaped around preparing these children, these kids, these young adults, these preteens, whatever, preparing them to be successful, preparing them to give them the needs to attack real life and try to get a job and be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, teaches you more than just, like, at the end of the day, like, all that filler stuff that we had in school that you really don't use. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what, you know, like, even I got a couple friends that went to college, straight out of high school. Oh, let me take African American studies. Right. You're at this white school. Let me take African American studies. So then you go through the class. A couple of my boys hit me up about the class. I'm like, bro, we learned the same shit we learned in high school.
Right.
We didn't learn nothing different. We really, you know, it didn't dive too much into African culture. They just they had to put Obama in the books. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, just even culture about us, understanding how where you are in the world as a black person and how to overcome that, and not just in a negative light.
Right.
Teaching them real life skills that only black kids have to deal with. Because no matter what anyone says, black people are still the minority, still the black sheep in America.
Right.
Some of that, and you know, I don't want to sound like I'm just down on everybody else, because some of that does fall at our own feet. You know what I'm saying? Some of that does come with us. Some of the decisions we make aren't the smartest, right?
Right.
But the kids are the future, man.
Right.
And I feel like
okay, you want to get back to your thing. Like, if we teach the kids all the mindset, all the tools that we need to survive in the world, then that means they need college. You know what I'm saying?
But they can choose to go to college.
Exactly. See, nowadays, back in the day growing up, people like, oh, you go to college, your SAT score high, you go to college. Nowadays, you get traded and you just take the fuck off. Less time, less money, same career form. So you say, well, what's stuff a doctor? Can be a doctor to work. But say, we'll be a nurse. You do a crash course, like for a half a year or something, US 10A. Then you can, like, if you want to, like, advance in nursing, then you go, like, take more classes and shit like that. But nowadays, like, you get a trade.
But I would feel more comfortable with them being able to make that decision instead of
the world
telling them. Because at the end of the day, when you're 18, 19 years old, you don't know what you want for real.
Right.
You know? But you know what you've been taught.
Right.
So if the world is teaching you that, you got to go to college, jump into these debts, and then 4 years later, after you get out, it's Yahoo Messenger.
Yeah, my thing, you know what I'm saying? If you win the top 5, you get cussed out.
Right, and we had free calls at the 9. Networking, huh? You know what I'm saying? Now,
I think top 5 smoke.
you know what I'm saying? Now, these kids know all about each other, and they don't even know each other.
Yeah.
You're inspired by someone else just because you on Instagram. So, you know what I'm saying? They're growing up in a day and age like this. I feel like we should be more focused on teaching them how to benefit from it instead of bashing them a little more.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, yes, it does. It does take a lot away from them. You got the game, you got social media, you got school, you got sports. But I ain't saying you should encourage your kids to be posting all these pictures or doing all that. But you also should encourage them to maybe start a business and take advantage of the platforms that they do have.
Right.
Because we didn't have those platforms.
Right.
And imagine just thinking about what you do now, massage therapy.
Right.
Maybe, you know, you come right out of high school or whatever you do, and you got a foundation built already.
Right.
You might only be doing massage. You know what I'm saying? Solely because of the presence you've had on social media over the last 3 or 4 years. And you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like everybody's looking down on it. But motherfucker, you put a fucking buy this, making my bio type shit. And depending on how many followers you got, you about to make some money.
All right.
Simply because people fuck with you on Instagram. These motherfuckers don't even know you. They ain't never seen you.
And that's crazy part. Like the ones who don't know shit about you,
Support
the
you.
ones that support you the hardest.
Exactly.
Like, yo, bro, man, that's your bro. Look, man, I found your page, man. Keep it up, man.
Exactly.
But somebody's like, alright. My bitch.
Not somebody else, somebody you know, somebody close to you.
Is that like, bitch? Why?
And they really ain't necessarily saying your shit corny. They just
They just don't know you.
sometimes they be salty that you did it before they did.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like a crab in a barrel, crab in a barrel mentality. You don't want nobody to be better than you, especially if we started on the same level.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to pull you down instead of you. Hey, bro, you get it like that. Shit, show me how to do that. I ain't looking for no handout.
Push left hand in, push right foot out.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never looking for no handout, but I definitely would like to do that in my own with my own flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's too much hate in the world.
Yeah.
It's too much hate, man. Especially when it comes to black businesses. It's so much hate, and the most hate comes from your own people. So it's just like, we need to do better, man. Because no matter if you know it or not, these kids, your peers, everyone's watching you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like this platform we got now, because it's a way for us to get some things off our chest. Use our platform to maybe help somebody or, put them in a better situation. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask I got a couple more questions. Let me ask you one more question. Why don't black people give black businesses second chances?
As far as the banks?
You talking about
banks or like
so look, you sell t-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put an order in with you, it don't go as planned and fall through. Now I'm not fucking with you ever again.
Yeah.
But I put an order in through Amazon, they don't go through the right way or whatever. I don't stop fucking with them. I go write a complaint letter online or whatever I do. And then they accommodate me.
Right.
And it allows them to give a second first impression. But
you just ask y'all a question.
What's the question?
What's
the answer?
You answer it. Because some people like say, goes, come to the t-shirt, right? I messed it up. Say you come to me like, yeah, man, I have them done, boom, 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 by this certain date, right? And then you come to my turn, come over to the shit on a certain date, and I have it ready though. I need more time. I'm like, no, but it's professional. When you put that, say something really deep. You put this shit in a month in advance. Get that motherfucker the money. You know what I'm saying? And you expect this shit to be due on what's name. No matter how many letters you write, no matter what it is you write. Basically, it is what it is. All you can do is get your money back. Now, Amazon, by no want to keep their business squared up by being probation, they will accommodate you. That way you won't leave there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You won't take this somewhere else.
So basically, I guess my question is, why don't we give black people or black businesses a chance to accommodate us, or a chance to make up for what may have went wrong? Because I hear a lot of that. Oh well, he fucked up. I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. He be bullshit. I ain't fucking with him whatever. He be bullshit. But instead of like you say it to me, I'm not. That's not my t-shirt business. Why don't you tell him? Hey man, just like you would rather complain to Amazon.
Right.
Hey man, and the difference between it is when you write Amazon a complaint, you're gonna actually write it, and you're gonna actually, I guess, you're not gonna be rude.
Amazon or Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? You might.
I value the customer.
Right. You might show that
your membership. I paid money.
Hey, me my shit now. You might. You know what I'm saying? You might be upset in the way you deliver the mail. You might be upset in the way you deliver it in the sense of the words you say and things like that.
Right.
But if I fuck up with my business, bro, the only way sometimes I'm gonna get better is if you tell me.
Right. But
your customers have so it comes back to your customers valuing your company. Right. Or your product. So,
like I said, if push comes to shove, it's like the producer, Sham, the consumer, we can do is accommodate you. If you can't accommodate you, then it's like, well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, to re-answer your question, if it's something that we really want, something really like, and you got it, we put our full trust in you. If we need a certain thing by a certain date, by a certain time, we expect you to have it. Yeah, you still gonna have it.
Right.
So basically, your word is your bond. So if you can't deliver on your word, but you can take my money and you can't deliver on my money back, and I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing worse. See, it's one thing to support a black-owned business. It's another thing for the business person to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Have principles, have values.
Right. But
could you at the end of the day on the website you got a thing of form consent. You know what I'm saying? They tell you it's coming.
Right.
If you don't live by your word on your website or whatever you say, it's like we support you, but hard support you because you don't deliver on your word. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I definitely understand your track record has to be.
And my track record.
No, just like
fact is the fact that if I'm giving you my money and I tell you I need a certain thing by a certain event, or I come to you and so you say I got you, I can do it, no problem, and you basically bullshit and try to rush my order or rush whatever, or don't have my order when it was due, when we talked shit in advance, I need to buy this, and you agreed to it, and you don't have it, it's like, I could go somewhere else, but I know for sure they would have had it on time. You know what I'm saying? But by you being a black-owned business, I chose to support you instead, but by you not delivering on your shit, making me want to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But even them companies have the mishaps. And the company might be like, sorry, you ordered 25 t-shirts, we only got 10. What we could do though is express ship it to you and
free of charge,
3 to 5 business days though. And you'll wait them 3 to 5 business days. But if you say, all right, Jason, I need them shirts, such and such day, such and such time, I say, Dad, I'm going to get it. I got you. And I've shown you that I can do this. Okay? That's why I say my track record.
Okay.
I got people saying, well, he come through, he's somebody you should mess with. And I say, I come to you that day like, bro, I got 10 t-shirts. You're not finna look at me and be like, yeah. No, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna look at me and be like, but if I say I got 10 shirts that I can express ship them to you, if I say the same exact thing that company says, you're gonna look at me and be like, nigga, I need my money back. That company's not giving you your money back. You're still gonna wait 3 to 5 business days when you can do the same thing with me and be like, bro, okay.
Probably your credit on your next purchase.
Something. But he can do that too. It's his business. So if he say, you know what, if be honest with me, Amazon say that to you and then I say, hey bro, I ain't got the t-shirts. All I got 10 right now. I know you ordered 25. Give me 3 to 5 business days. I'm gonna get the t-shirts for you, no charge. And then the next time you buy something from me, I'll give you a discount.
Good. What's that? But it all depends.
No, you're not. You about to be like, niggas, Thursday, all that t-shirts. you about to, bro, you know what it is? Because we right here.
No, bro, what it is that right here, and I need them today, not in 3 to 5 business days.
The company gonna make you wait 3 to 5 business days. You're gonna wait.
But you're not gonna wait. Say fuck it.
You are gonna wait because you already spent that money.
If you need it,
no, but you already spent that. Look, but you already spent that money.
No,
but you already
if right.
So you are gonna wait.
No, wait,
brother. You're not gonna spend some money.
If my family reunion is today and I order them for today, I can't tell them. Oh yeah. So basically, the family reunion canceled to this.
So what you gonna do? Wait.
No.
What you gonna do?
My money back, my shit back. Go somewhere else and try to rush some shit, or probably go Walmart.
But the company not giving you the money back.
No, they're not.
They not. You know that.
I will find out.
Bro, you know that, bro.
I don't know you. I don't know where you at, bro.
You know, all right. This is what you need to zoom in. You not. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna give you that money back, bro. And you know that. And you'll wait. You know, it's something we all do. You know, your order messed up. It's supposed to be here Thursday, but it ain't gonna show up till Saturday morning. You're not finna be salty though.
Yeah.
You're gonna be salty, but you're gonna be like this.
No, yeah, because tonight it's freak day. Like if I'm at the club tonight, you playing with my outfit good.
Basically, it's freak night. You bought 25 shit. You better have 25 hours.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the.
It's freak night. This nigga messed up freak night. That nigga shot over there like, two box up. We might as well just pull up because this nigga trying to fuck up freak night. And we recruited tonight.
It's all
contact.
Right. That's it. It's all about the. Some will come back up with you, but it all depends on the time. Like I need my shit right now. On this day, I can't wait no more. So it all goes on if you can wait 3 to 5 days, or I need my shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So I need my shit right now. I can wait more. I need to fuck 3 to 5 days.
You ain't fucking with neither one of them.
3 to 5 days.
So you ain't fucking with neither one of them.
No, I'm saying to the black owned business say. I don't have them today, but I have basically the rest of them in 3 to 5 days.
Okay.
Depending on when an event or we need them by.
But I'm talking about like say you jump on Amazon online or whatever, you order 25 shirts custom, whatever. And they tell you the same thing that's just not going to be there for 3 to 5 business days. You can complain, but more than likely you're not getting your money back. And they gonna make you wait 3 to 5 business days.
I'm saying,
and they
my thing is this. If For one thing, if you order Amazon, you order. I would hope you order them ahead of time to where you already have them already. To where when shit comes, you already have the shit. Brush trying to brush some shit.
But you know how families be, boy. We just got our money on Thursday. We need the shirts on next Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So you got the same pressure. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more pressure applied when being a black business,
right?
Because at the end of the day, you almost have to be damn near perfect,
right? Definitely.
Literally, or somebody's gonna, and which that's business. So you do have to learn to, because I'm pretty sure all these big companies have took major losses. It might look like they just giving away here $50 here, $50, but at the end of the year or whatever they file all that shit,
right?
That shit's probably crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's the cost of doing business. But
for me, Amazon, what
exactly.
Dying because their quota is like I need 500 line by the end of your shift.
But yes, yeah.
Get to it. You got 10 hours to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, you got to clock out for your lunch break too.
Right. All right. So
don't leave campus either. We only got meatloaf tonight.
Right. Pretty much.
Somebody grandma bought it.
Right.
Pack a rat. But I just feel like black businesses are scrutinized, I want to say maybe 10 to 20 times harder. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a discount thing for me, man. Y'all, and I'm just speaking for all the black-owned businesses. We trying to promote all we can. So if you feel like you know what I'm saying, just talk to us, we'll promote you. Because there has to become a time where we start supporting each other more than we support other races and other cultures. Black people in America are like the number one consumers. You feel me?
Right.
Black people are the number one consumers in America with the least money. How do you have? You're given the smallest piece of the pie, but you spend more of the pie than anybody else. Is it lack of knowledge?
No, I don't know, because like a knowledge of the more the wants than anything. Right. Like sometimes the wants overpower the need of things.
So basically, with me saying, this whole black people are the number one consumers is to say that the black dollar matters. It has more power, more power than we even think it has, because we only think, we honestly think less of ourselves. So I challenge you, I challenge my boy, I challenge myself to do better when it comes to black-owned businesses. Even if it's your own, it's your family, it's your friends. Don't wait to support your friends until they get famous. Support them now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Like the assassin said.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
like the assassin said.
If y'all support while I'm down, I don't know what the fuck you is. I mean, humble way.
And that's straight from the assassin.
I'm dead ass. Like if you can't support my hustle on my ground, and then you like, you see my red carpet somewhere, and I know him. No, you don't. You don't.
You don't know me no more.
You don't know me, bro.
Right.
You don't know me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come a day and time when you're gonna want them to support you and something.
That's it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I follow it.
Like my boy said, it's crazy how
nobody
you don't know this person at all, and they support you 10 times better than your friends do.
Right.
The people you're with every day, people you tell your problems to.
Right.
A stranger supports you more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad.
Only because they see your process. You know what I'm saying? They see your process, or they see your passion for something. Versus somebody be like, man, stop it.
But if anything, I should support you more because I know where you came from.
Yeah.
I know what you had to lose.
Right.
I don't know. I know what you had to win, but at the end of the day, I know what you had to lose.
Right. But they don't see that. They see as they see if you're not benefiting them in the process of benefiting you, it really not gonna matter. So you got basically you got the one on me all the time in most cases. You know what I'm saying? So support is a big thing.
Support is a crazy thing. Support can elevate you to the next level, man. All right, y'all. This is the Focus Podcast. It's your boy, Big Smash, the heavyweight lover.
The thing funny is,
Then I got my boy here.
Jason. Oh man, you funny as fuck. And I'm the fast talking assassin, like you be.
All right now.
So we are Focus Podcast. Subscribe, comment, like, tell everybody. Tell your family members. Tell kids, subscribe to the channel, share, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we out.
It's not like I'm making this static happen. I'm not magic. I am magic, but I ain't that kind of. I ain't doing it. Move up here. Away from there.
Nigga, focus. I can see you drunk as hell. Nigga, focus. You don't play that kiss and tell. I'ma focus. If you wanna get a thrill, nigga, focus. Nigga, focus. I just spent $1 million in Vegas in the slots. Feeling old, I've been drinking whiskey at the boss. Kinda cold, I've been trying hard not to shiver. Feeling bold, I'ma get my niggas hit a tipper. Oh, and she got it, poppin' on Molly. I took a shot when we started a party. I'm a performer, you know what I call it. I took a puff, then I had some started. I'm high on the York train delight. Oh my, I'ma just take my time. I'm high, can you just take it slow? Oh my, I'ma just let you, nigga, focus. I can see you drunk as hell, nigga, focus. You don't play that kiss and tell, I'ma focus. If you wanna get a thrill, nigga, focus. Nigga, focus.
Hocus, pocus, focus, yeah. I'm as fly as a lotus, yeah. Yellow Ferrari, Atari, yeah. But this ain't no game for the bogus, yeah. Look like a boss with a stogie, yeah. I show you the ropes like an OG, yeah. Put one in a hole like a bogey, yeah. And then I get hit to a OD, yeah. Focus on a nigga with the money mind, yeah. Got the penthouse suite, no honey mind, yeah. Got a money team hat, that's funny cause they tried to catch at me but didn't have the money mind. Stay focused, let me get you up out of that focus, cause you know my game is the coldest, bitch this is your 7-day notice, you better focus.
I can see you drunk as hell, nigga, focus. You don't play that kiss and tell, I'ma focus. If you wanna get a thrill, nigga, focus. Nigga, focus. I just spent $1 million in Vegas in the slots. Feeling old, I've been drinking whiskey at the boss. Kinda cold, I've been trying hard not to shiver. Feeling bold, I'ma get my niggas hit a tipper. Oh, and she got it, poppin' no